So we're getting some better looks at the stages that Mortal Kombat movie is going to take place in, some of the arenas and everything else. Better looks at Goro, and even another character death in the trailer. What's up, everybody? My name is Tootin. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another Mortal Kombat movie video. We got a little bit more footage yesterday for the Mortal Kombat movie. Took me a little bit to find this, and it had subtitles in a different language. Therefore, that is why you're seeing the Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay in the background, because I like to usually use all of these pictures for the video, do some like stylistic things with them, not really like hugely stylistic, but you know, but these pictures, they're a little bit off-putting because of how I've had to edit them to actually get these subtitles out of the way, because it was a little bit jarring to me at least. But yeah, you're going to see some MK11 gameplay with this. Very interested in all of these pictures, everything that is going on, everything that happened in this little teaser. As you guys know, I'm an avid supporter of this movie. I think it looks great so far, but there are a few concerning things that we will get to later in the video. Without further ado, let's get the hell into this video. So I wanted to start with some of the locations that we see in this trailer. This little, I mean, it's not really even a trailer, it's a TV spot, and it showed us a lot more of the locations. Not really like a lot of the locations, just more of like a lot of one of the locations, really. And as you're seeing on the screen, we got this picture of Raiden, and it looks like we have some pictures without Natara flying in of the stadium that they're in. It just all really looks great so far. Even the lightning picture where the lightning's striking with the two front soldiers, and this cool like little mural of like Shao Kahn. I just thought that was really nice, and I wanted to add it in with this stuff. Overall, I think all of the stages that we've seen so far, they're really well designed. It looks there's a lot of like style choices in it, like making it like an ancient feeling thing that's happening. It really feels like an ancient tournament instead of just taking place in a Shaolin arena. It feels like this shit has been here for thousands of years, and it has been built upon with every new thing that happens. It's very interesting, and I really like the design that they're, you know, going for there. But another very interesting thing is seeing Goro in all of his glory. Now, one of the main concerns I've heard when it comes to this character is that the CGI looks a lot like CW CGI, which I really disagree with. I think Goro looks great. They're of course not using the animatronic Goro that we had in the 1995 movie. Technology has far surpassed that, and I think if they can get as close to what Marvel did with Josh Brolin and Thanos, I think that's good. Now, of course, they don't have quite the budget that Marvel had when it came to Thanos, or anything, really. But I think Goro looks decent. He looks a lot better than CW, but not as good as like something like Thanos or fucking Smaug from The Hobbit or whatever movie that Benedict Cumberstrange was playing a giant dragon in, whatever. I think Goro looks great. Then we got this one little picture of Liu Kang Training with Kano, and Sonya's there. You can see like the lower half of her body. But it's cool that we're getting to see a little bit of these characters training. We know that there's going to be a lot of character interaction there, and a lot of story and world building and relationship building between these characters. They're not just playing it as, oh, well, they're just this team, they're going to have a few lines of dialogue, the fighting starts, it's all done. It seems like they're actually going to have some character growth between each other, some, you know, relationship growth there as well. And we're going to just get to see them train together. So that's awesome. That's cool. That's always cool to see character progression and relationship progression. Relationship building is probably the better term. But now we go to the most interesting aspect of the trailer for me. First, I'm going to show you Liu Kang's Dragon. Liu Kang's Dragon looks absolutely sick. I like that they have like the expanding wings coming off of his dragon. His dragon's been a staple of the character for as long as I can remember, probably like MK2. I don't think MK1 had the dragon. It might have. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But his dragon, they're keeping the dragon. It looks like he doesn't turn into the dragon, but more so projects the dragon, which is interesting. It's a nice little different take. But overall, the dragon looks sick. Now we get to the concerning part. I'm gonna go ahead and show this screenshot. Now this is Kabal. We know Kabal is in the movie. We see him in multiple shots at the trailers, right? Well, here's Kabal. This is one frame in this trailer, and this is like two back-to-back frames, right? But here we have Kabal fighting Liu Kang. He's crouching. The dragon's above him. You can tell because this is literally like a few frames after that last picture of the dragon that I just showed you. Now let's move to literally like the next frame, or like a frame after the next. and it looks like Kabal is being eaten by the dragon. Now, this is the one big concern I've had about this movie since we got the first trailer, right? We are seeing characters getting clapped left and right in these trailers. We're seeing character deaths here and there. What looks to be Reptile, he gets his heart ripped out by Kano. You see it even more in this trailer. You get to see Jax. It looks like he's about to literally clap Reiko shit. Not Rico. It looks like he's literally about to clap Reiko's shit, like smash his fucking head in with his hands. You know, the classic Jax booty clap, you know, thing. And, you know, crush his skull. We know that Melina gets her shit blown away from the first trailer. We know that Sonya, like, and we even see that scene, it seems to be, in these past couple of trailers, these little TV spots. Sonya blows her shit away. And we had sneaking suspicions about Kabal in the first trailer because we could tell it was Kabal, but he hadn't had his design fully revealed yet, fighting the Liu Kang Dragon. And now we have it right here of him getting eaten by the dragon. It's like, what is going on here? Of course, you guys know, if you've watched my Mortal Kombat movie videos, I'm a huge fan of this movie already before it's even out. I really like what they're going with and what they're going for this movie, the lore, the backstory, the character takes, and everything else. But the most concerning thing about this is they're showing so many deaths in the trailer. And, you know, one could assume, well, you know, it's diversion, right? They're going to show all these deaths in the trailer, and it's like classic diversion techniques of, or subversion, really. You think this is going to happen, we'll watch the movie and it's completely different. We gotcha. But at the same time, you know, sometimes things are as they seem. And these characters might literally just be dying in the trailer. It might be showing their deaths here. Now, it is Mortal Kombat. They are talking a lot. They have talked a lot about fatalities being a big part of the movie. And in the game, of course, a fatality happens and you can start the next match if you're in like a first to 2 Combat League situation. And the other characters just back alive. You know, they got their head ripped through their butthole the last round, but they're just back alive. So that could be something that they're doing with the movie that could play into the subversion tactics. But like I said, sometimes shit is just as it seems. And these characters could actually be dying and we could be seeing it in the trailer, which is a big no-no to me. Like, some of these deaths, like Reiko and Kabal and Melina, like, these are some big characters. Some characters that play pretty important parts in a lot of Mortal Kombat stories. Or at least a lot of the Mortal Kombat stories that they're in, being Reiko. And I think it'd be a waste to show their, you know, deaths in the trailer, but it's done, it's here. If that's what it is, if shit is as it seems, then, you know, there's not much we can do about it. I hope they're building up to something by doing that, because that is like 3 or 4 very beloved characters to the Mortal Kombat, you know, franchise that a lot of people are big fans of. So it'd be really weird to see them go in the first movie, especially, you know, there's talks of a sequel and everything else, but we will see. I guess that's like the running thing here. We will see when it comes to all of this. I'm very interested in the movie, as I've said. I'm very curious to see what actually goes down with this movie, what it ends up looking like, and how good it ends up being. I'm a supporter, I have faith in it, but we won't ultimately know until it releases. One movie I've been wrong about lately is the Snyder Cut, apparently. I've still yet to watch it, but people are freaking out over that. So, I am wrong sometimes. I hope I'm not when it comes to this movie. I hope this movie blows everybody's socks off, especially like the people who have been constantly hating on it for no other reason than content. I really hope this movie blows everybody's socks completely off and into another state, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you as worried about the character deaths in the trailer as I am? Are you as happy with the arena designs and overall stylistic choices of the movie as I am? Let me know in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me. I've been your host. My name is Tootin, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.